Opoku Ware School in this contest. And then we have Bekwai SDA SHS also in this particular contest. Already the atmosphere is heated. And very soon my colleague Emmanuel Bright Kweku will be joining me. We've had a lot of singing from the Ketaskans who are here, a lot of singing from the gentlemen from Opoku Ware School who are also here, and then the gentlemen and ladies from Adventist Senior High School here also singing. So those you can see in your picture right now are students and past students of Ketasco singing to boost the morale of their contestants. You can see the team arriving now, the quiz team arriving now in the auditorium, and very soon the contest will be starting here at the Sarah Mensah Auditorium. Remember that the 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana, and also supported by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance, and Airtel Tigo. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Virtual InfoSec Africa, Virtual Security Africa, Vitamilk, Cowbell, Alumni by Enterprise Life, Fetes Toilet Roll, Ace Medical Insurance, Azar Group, Kings Group Limited, Family Health, Medical School, the Basto School, DBS, Cover, ZNZ, Smart App, NASCO, and Limit Trust from Pharma Trust. Saying that very soon Ketasco is going to do something. Now we have the quiz mistress herself, Professor Elsie Ifa-Kofban. She just arrived here at the Sarah Mensah Auditorium. What it means is that, okay, so that's the quiz mistress, Professor Elsie Ifa-Kofban. The gentleman you can see in the shot, these are students from Opoku Ware School, or was two-time winners of the National Science and Maths Quiz. Welcome back to the Sarah Mensah Auditorium. I have with me here my colleague Emmanuel Bright Kweku. Emmanuel, you've seen the crowd here at the Sarah Mensah Auditorium, and I think that's what we saw during the 1/8 round of competition. in the contest that had Opoku Ware School. It appears this is going to be the trend till the grand finale, if they make it to the grand finale. You've seen the singing, the chanting, the Jama competition of assault, here. How crucial is this contest? How important is this contest for Opoku Ware School especially?
Okay, so Opoku Ware School in the times past, in 2017 and 2018, they met schools from the Volta region, and unfortunately they lost. But I know this year they've met only one of the schools from the Volta region and no SHS. So it means a lot to them.
Yeah.
They've been able to.
Yeah. So, in fact, India won 8-stage contest against Susek and then Anglo Senior High School. It was one of the few times that we had Opoku Ware School beating a school from the Volta region, because in previous years they had lost to them. I remember in one of the years they lost to Sunrise in that particular year that Opoku Ware School lost to Sunrise, they were debutants in the National Science and Math
actually
Quiz.
the first time.
They had no history or no record
Yeah.
in the National Science and Math Quiz, but Sunrise SHS managed to beat them.
Because that was actually the first time OWAS went to the preliminary stage. So if you remember, that time there was this viral video, a viral voice of, I think, one of the old students insulting the students, but yeah, they've come again and they are meeting Keta SHTS. In 2017, they met Keta SHTS and Keta SHTS beat them. Keta SHTS scored, I think, 52 and they had 37. So this year, it means a lot to them. Meeting them again, it will be maybe perhaps a revenge or a repeat of a sort.
But correct. 64 points at the 1-8 stage. You think we're going to have a situation like we've had in times past where schools did very well at a preliminary stage, for instance, like St. Thomas Aquinas, scored more than 80 points, but when it got to when it mattered most, they couldn't rise to the occasion. Do you think we're going to have a repeat of that with Opoku Ware School, failing, to rise to the occasion when it matters most?
I've always said that every contest is different from what happens like in the other contest. So if you are going into a particular contest and you think that because you performed very well in the previous contest, remember you are meeting a different school and even
of course different set of questions.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter whether you came with the highest score whatsoever. Just as you rightly mentioned, St. Thomas Aquinas, we were expecting them to be a competition for Prempeh College, but unfortunately they performed abysmally. So I know they are coming in here. Perhaps if they should put up a better performance this time around, we can tip them to be one of the schools to go to the grand finale. And most people are actually anticipating a Kumasi school to be in the grand finale, considering the fact that what happened just right now, Jama and all of that. So they want to have that feeling of the National Science and Math Quiz again. So hopefully if Opoku Ware should, let me say, revenge those of Keta SHTS.
Many are also relishing the prospects of a grand finale where we have Prempeh College, Opoku Ware School, on the stage of the grand finale. Now, this is the reason. We know that Prempeh College, we've been interacting with them. All they have been telling us is that their main objective, their main aim is to win this year's competition so they can equal the number of times that Pesek Legon, has won the trophy. That has become like a chorus in a song. Any amount for you meet, that is what they tell you. Opoku Ware School also telling us that look, they don't want Prempeh College to extend their lead on the NSMQ trophy table. They want to at least close the gap. That is what they want to do. So if we have these two schools, arch rivals, on stage, and then maybe we have Pesek Legon, probably not be the end of the world.
Well, we can't really predict. We have a lot of good schools that are coming from. You just saw what St. Augustine's did this morning. Ogasco gave us an impressive performance just this morning. So if they are going to meet Ogasco...
St. Augustine's College, we should state now that St. Augustine's College, they qualified for the semi-final with 67 points. 67 points. Pesek Legon also yesterday qualified for the semi-final with 67 points. So now the two schools, Ogasco and Pesek Legon, they are on record to be the schools to have scored the highest points at the quarterfinal stage. Remember that this is the last quarterfinal, contest, that is happening. So if things should stay the same, it's going to mean that St. Augustine's College and then Presec Legon are going to go on record as the schools who have scored the highest points, at the quarterfinal stage with 67 points. Which school are you predicting to win this? I mean, for those who do not live in Kumasi and in the Ashanti region, who really do not know the weight and firepower of Opoku Ware School when it comes to the quiz, they've won 2 times. Can you tell us, when we talk about Opoku Ware School, can you give us a sense of who they really are?
So Opoku Ware School, you would always say, is one of the best schools in the Ashanti region. Okay. And you can even qualify them to be one of the best schools in the whole of this country. Okay. Because over the years, even in the National Science and Maths quiz, if I'm not mistaken, they've gone to the finals even more than most of the schools, those who have won it. Once I think have been to the finals like 8 times or 9 times. But yes, still they can't qualify, they can't actually win the trophy. So when you come to the Ashanti region, Owas is deemed as one of the best schools. They compare them to Prempeh College and the Prempeh College actually. So mostly they are the ones that match boots for boots here in the Ashanti region. Prempeh College and then Opoku Ware. So in Opoku Ware School, there are lots of old boys from Opoku Ware School. You can say the former Black Stars coach Akosiapa is from Opoku Ware, and a lot more of them are from Opoku Ware. So Opoku Ware is not just any ordinary school here in the Ashanti region. It's one of the best boys schools here in the Ashanti region, and most people deem them as good for boots. They match that of Prempeh College.
So in this contest, we know that Keta Senior High Technical School, Ketasco, also a big force in the NSMQ. In fact, they are voter regents, torch bearers when it comes to the NSMQ. In fact, we can say voter region and OT region. They sort of represent, the entire region when it comes to the National Science and Maths quiz. We saw them on the stage of the NSMQ, the grand finale. That was in the year 2021. Coming up against Opoku Ware School, we know that they won the Ashanti Regional Championship this year. Prempeh College won the trophy in 2021. They went ahead. That was the regional trophy. Went ahead to win the national trophy in that same year. Opoku Ware School 2022 regional champions. Do you think they can go all the way to replicate what Prempeh College did to also win the national competition? Is it possible, or this is going to be a Herculean task for them?
Well, based on their previous performance, I would say they can actually win it, but it's not going to be easy. Just as you rightly mentioned, it's going to be a Herculean task for them. Considering the fact that in the Ashanti Regional Championship, they came as one of the losing schools to qualify for the regional championship, and then they won, the national. So a lot of people considering Opoku Ware School last year, Prempeh College actually qualified as just one of the best, and then went ahead to win the regional championship. So if Owas came in as a losing school, it's going to be quite difficult for them to actually win this year's national championship. But I don't know, perhaps they can pull up a surprise for us.
Well, remember the 2022 National Science and Maths quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana, and also supported by Girl, Prudential Life Insurance, and Airtel Tigo. The broadcast of the national. Okay, so I'll continue, but let's look at what's happening here. Maybe you want to tell us. Okay, let's finish this and then we'll get it later. Apia, Ajmendia Andrews, Adventist Senior High School, Bantama. We have Afan Confidence Mauli, Isaac Besi, also representing. For Keta Senior High Technical School, Amekuji and Bokoreji also representing. Contest about to start.
Like I mentioned earlier,
and it's about time
compose ourselves during this contest.
to hand over the stage
Compose yourselves
to the
during
Prince
this
Mistress
contest.
Professor Elsie Ifa Kaufman.
Comport yourselves during this
But before that,
contest.
though, she'll be interacting with the contestants. So let's try and talk to some old students who are seated here in the auditorium. Let's start with some Ketaskans who are here. Let me start first of all with you. Sir, what's your name?
Mr. Boatin.
Me.
Mr. Boatin,
Mr. Boatin. Okay. Which year did you complete Keta?
96. 1996.
You completed in 1996.
Yes.
What are your expectations ahead of this contest?
Excuse me?
Your expectations ahead of this contest?
To win. To win, as usual, to go to the semi-finals.
Do you think Ketasko is going to win?
Yes, definitely we are going to win.
I think you're going to win. Yeah, what makes you think you're going to win? Because
We are consistent with our formula. So obviously we are going. And even the two schools, the contending schools, are very much aware that we are going to win. So by His grace, at the end of it all, we will breast the tape. So we will go to finals as well. So we didn't come here to stop at this stage. So we definitely win this or jump this hurdle and go to the other hurdle. That is the final. We will go home with the trophy.
you go with the trophy. And last year you came very close to winning this, but it didn't happen. Last year you came very close to winning the trophy. What was it like, as an old student sitting and watching and seeing your school coming close yet not winning it?
It was really ecstatic. It was awesome, a feeling. And that's the more reason why we've come full circle this time around to taking the trophy. So, it is so gratifying and heartwarming to see your school, progress so steadily to the very final stage. And this time around, we wouldn't want to go home empty. That's why this battle is very important to us. Though we are not underrating the contending schools, but our mission is to go for the trophy. And so whoever will serve as an impediment would have to be cleared so that we get hold of the trophy.
Finally, before I go, one thing we love about the National Science and Maths Quiz is the memories that it evokes. The memories, the high school memories especially. You completed Ketasko in 1996. Any memories you want to share? Some of the fond memories from Ketasko you want to share?
Yes.
Maybe the food, teachers.
Yes, when we were in Ketasko, those days all students were eager to reaching the top, learning harder and getting to various areas of interest. That is so they can impact positively to society. And that our sciences, we took it very serious. And we also welcome this idea of NSMQ, which is to whip up interest in the young students so that they can fit well in society and solve our problems as Ghanaians, especially third world. So that's why.
Thank you for talking to us. Okay. Well, like we mentioned earlier, remember that the 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana and also supported by GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance and Airtel Tigo. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz and Joy News is supported by Virtual InfoSec Africa, Virtual Security Africa, Vitamilk, Cowbell, Alumni by Enterprise Life, Fates Toilet Roll, ACE Medical Insurance, Azar Group, Kings Group Limited, Family Health Medical School, the Basto School, DBS, Corba, ZNZ, Smart App, NASCO, and Lumitrust from Pharmatrust. They are making it possible for us to bring you a live broadcast of the 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz here on Joy News. Now, we've come again. This is DBS Roofing. They're telling you that they want to get you excited. If you were to roof your building free, would you be excited if you were to get to roof your building free of any charges? You know, you heard right. Yes, it's free. This can only happen in DBS Limited. You can buy all kinds of, at DBS, you can buy all kinds of roofing sheets from DBS Industries Limited and get it installed free of charge. And it's definitely exciting. Get your roof installed at absolutely no cost. Call them on 024 084444 in Kubantu 050 60004141 and in Takrady on 050 6004242. Yeah. Let's speak to. We have another someone who follows the National Science and Maths quiz. We've seen him a lot during the quiz. We want to talk to him. He's a 2015 contestant. We want to find out his prediction for this particular contest. He has been following and has been doing all the calculations when it comes to the school that would win any contest. He has followed it for a very long time. He is a former contestant, but now a doctor at the Confirmatory Teaching Hospital. Dr. Yurijo Ntiamo, tell us what's your prediction for this contest? 30 seconds.
So this contest, we are expecting it to be very interesting and exciting, unlike the second contest. I'm thinking Opoku Ware School should be given the nod to the semi-finals, but it wouldn't be an easy path for them. It wouldn't be a walk in the path for Opoku Ware School, even though I'm tipping them to win this contest because they did well in the 1A stage. And once again, I say they are yet to be tested, and Keta wouldn't give them an easy path. Also, SDA will do their path. So from round one, I expect it to be a very close contest in round one, but during the speed race, Opoku Ware should take the lead. It's just a prediction though, but in this contest, anything can happen either ways. Okay. But I go for Opoku Ware School.
Sure. Thank you. So that's it. The contest is about to start. Professor Elsie Fakofman is ready. It is Keta Senior High Technical School, Adventist Senior High Secondary School, Bantama, and then Opoku Ware School. We've had all the singing. We've had the bragging. Now it is time to do the talking on stage.
You're still watching the coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz quarter-final stage here on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144 on the Joy News channel. Quite an exciting contest so far. Our beginning contest was St. Augustine's College or Keta SHTS, Ghana National College, and with that contest, St. Augustine's College won it. And our second contest of the day was Asin State College, Swedru SHS, and Adventist College. That was a very, very tough contest between the three, but Adventist College made it by some like 2-3 points. But now we're waiting and expecting Opoku Ware School, Adventist SHS, and Keta SHTS. And I was hearing some people that were talking luminous, carnomoninous, and the Latinizers. I hope all the Latin that you've been speaking will help you win your what's this thing called, your contest. What were they saying? Do you know they were saying luminous, canon, anonymous? You people, you will raise the devil, or you raise the devil. But anyways, you know how to join the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. follow the hashtag Joy News on follow the hashtag NSMQ on Joy and NSMQ quarterfinals. It's been such a very fantastic week hosting this National Science and Maths Quiz 2022 quarterfinal stage. So who's your money on? Opoku Ware School, Adventist SHS, Keta SHS. Are we taking, the underground or the underdogs, Keta SHTS? I mean, if they win, if Keta wins, guys, it is going to be, like MFA Pau, wherever she is, she'll be very, very happy. Emmanuel Jivenu, wherever he is, he'll be very, very happy. MFA Eli, they'll be very happy that Keta has won. Adventist SHS, well, we wish them all the best. Opoku Ware School, I don't know anybody who went to Opoku Ware School, but they're the ones that were singing the Luminous, Kamanundinas, and the Latinators. And we just hope that it will make them win. But we have come again. Now, will you get excited if you were to roof your building free of charge? Yes, you heard right, free of charge. Now, this can only happen in DBS Industries Limited. So what you do is that you buy all kinds of roofing sheets from DBS Industries Limited and get it installed free of charge. This is definitely exciting because you can get your roof installed at absolutely no cost. Call us for a free estimate, but note that this is a promotion from now till 31st December. You can contact our office in Accra on 024 084 4444. For some reason, I have to always show you how many fours there are. There are 4 fours. Yeah. So if you're in Accra, you call 024 084 4444. And if you're in Kumasi, you can call 050 600 4141. And if you are in Takoradi, you can call 050 600 4242. DBS Industries Limited Roofing, yeah. Let me tell you about Virtual InfoSec. Now, how secured is your network and cyber defenses? Protecting critical IT systems and infrastructure is not an option today. Now, discover the right cybersecurity solutions to strengthen your defenses and secure your business with Virtual InfoSec Africa. That is VIA. They're one of the top most designers, developers, and providers of information security services, and they offer services such as information security risk assessments, vulnerability assessment, social engineering services, digital forensics and network security, security operations centers with managed services. VIA partners with the world's best original equipment manufacturers in providing affordable and world-class cybersecurity solutions with the best return on investment year on year. They're located at the Palazzo building, Osu Bedu Street, Jolu. You can call them on 0500 450092, or you can visit the website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com. Virtual InfoSec Africa, security solutions by design. Now, let me tell you about a Ghanaian company with over 10 years experience in providing integrated electronic security solutions such as CCTV, access control, intruder alarm, fire alarm, electric fence, and many, many more. At VSA, we provide cutting-edge solutions to meet the security needs of customers with lifetime after-sales support. You can locate us in the Accra behind Alive Chapel, Tesano, in Kumasi at the Santasi roundabout opposite the Goyle fuel station, and in Takoradi at the Kintampo Road. Visit us at www.virtualsecurityafrica.com, or you can call us on 055 8740764. That is 0244 2153383. I really want to hear what you guys have to say on the contest we've had so far. Yesterday, I was really heartbroken when Accra Academy lost to Presec, and I promised that I will go to Kaneshi First Lights to get the boys some Gakenke, some Inchinam, some Kosia. So I'm waiting for them to arrive, and then I will meet them with some Kenke to soothe our broken hearts. But are you tired of complex structures in your bank? Well, keep calm, because Koba has it simplified. Koba offers a variety of payment solutions such as movement of funds on all mobile networks and banks, paying of all bills, disbursements, collections, and electronic distribution, and USD and platform development. So what you can do is dial *365#. You download the Koba app or WhatsApp 0242 426 186 now. Koba, our lives simplified. Attention, attention, school owners. Are parents unhappy with delays during pickup times? Well, we're announcing an exciting new app that ensures every child is picked up by the right person in less than 30 seconds. And it is guaranteed. So what you can do is go to www.smartsapp.com to learn more, or you can call 050-160-8002. Smarts App. So those are some of our sponsors, and we're very, very grateful for all that you do for us for the National Science and Maths Quiz. But this football season, NASCO, Ghana's leading electronic brand, is bringing you all the action in HD 4K quality with HD Plus decoder. Now, NASCO is also offering massive discounts on all appliances, air conditioners, fridges, cookers, and many more. You can visit NASCO branch or authorized seller nationwide and take advantage of this unbeatable offer. But if you're around or you're in Mankasim, don't forget that there is a new branch at Mankasim Market. NASCO, bring home happiness. You're still watching the coverage of the National Science and Maths Quiz. We are waiting for that contest. Opoku Ware School, Adventist SHS, and Keta SHTS. Who is your money on? Go to our Twitter page, Joy News on TV, with the hashtag NSMQ on Joy. I want to know what you guys have to say. I'm going to take a quick breather. I'll be back with more.
To announce as well, we are in the money zone. What this means is that Absa Bank is providing 10 Ghana cedi for every point earned to every member of the team, 3 students and 1 teacher. No one has left the money zone empty-handed, not yet. And so we are grateful to Absa Bank for this. Now, my name is Elsie Fakofman. I am an associate professor of biomedical engineering and the dean of the School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana. Thank you. Now let's meet the contestants. Opoku Ware School is represented by
Edu Romeo Apia.
Ajamandua Andrews.
You are welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
Fine.
Great. Gentlemen, so when you are not doing all the science and math, what do you do?
Okay, so for me, I am a great singer, so I sing.
A singer?
Yes.
What kind of singing? Classical? No.
No.
What type?
I like every type of music.
Okay, and you, Andrews?
I play football.
Football?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Who are you supporting for the World Cup?
Ghana.
Okay. All right. I know everybody says they are putting in their best, so I'm not going to ask you. I wish you well.
Thank you, madam.
Adventist Senior High School Bantama is represented by
Befi Isaac, final year. Alpha and Confidence Mauli, final year.
How are you doing?
We are fine.
You are well?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Adventist, have you been to the quarterfinals before?
No, please.
This is your first time?
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
What does it feel like to be in the quarterfinals?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yes, it's really good, isn't it? Okay, since you are new to the quarterfinals, will you tell us a little bit about your school?
Okay. Adventist DA Senior High School is located in Bantama and it was established in the year 1983. And our motto is truth, dedication, and service.
All right. Okay, so I wish you well.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, madam.
Keta Senior High Technical School is represented by
Gershwin Bokodeji. Amekuji Reeves. Amekuji Reeves.
All right. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Fine, thank you. Fine by his grace.
You are doing well?
Yes.
Okay. So last time I met your school, you were in the finals.
Yes.
And this time you have reached the quarterfinals. What does it feel like?
It's exciting, and we hope to qualify to the finals and send the trophy to local region.
Okay, that's good. So, the two of you, I see that you are very musically associated. I see Reeves for country music, and then Gershwin for classical music. Are you musicians? Do you do music?
Not really.
No, you just have the names.
Yeah.
What are your talents then? What do you do?
But I like to read.
Reading?
Yeah. And I'm a gamer.
Gamer. Okay, I hope you grow to become a game developer, not just
Exactly.
a consumer. Okay, good. I wish you well.
Thank you, Mom.
Questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Gentlemen, all questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. Starting with you, Keta. The first set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time. Amino acids are the building blocks of all proteins. As more amino acids are added, the protein chain tends to fold upon itself in a characteristic way. What name is given to the shape produced by the folding? Reeves?
Alpha helix.
No. For bonus? I'll hold on to the answer for now. Adventist. Which structure of a protein represents the sequence of amino acids? Yes, Mauli?
Okay, we have the structure to be the primary structure.
Yes. Your turn, Opoku Ware. Which of the 4 structure levels of a protein is least affected by denaturation? Yes, Romeo?
The primary structure.
You're right. The answer to your question was tertiary structure. Next set, 10 seconds. Keta, the effective nuclear charge for an atom is less than the actual nuclear charge. What accounts for this? Gershwin?
Due to the shielding effect, which is being provided by the core electrons.
Okay. Adventist. Across a period from left to right, the number of electrons increases. Is effective nuclear charge expected to decrease due to the increasing number of electrons? Please explain. Yes, Mauli.
Okay, it wouldn't, if the effective nuclear charge wouldn't decrease, but rather it will increase. This is because across a period, the outermost shell is the same, and number of electrons, just electrons are being added to the outermost shell, but there's increase in the number of protons, causing the effective nuclear charge to increase. But the shielding effect due to the core electrons is constant. It's relatively constant. So there's always an increase in effective nuclear charge across the period. And
okay, I'll give that to you. Opoku Ware. Is effective nuclear charge expected to increase down the group as proton number increases? Please explain. Yes, Romeo?
The effective nuclear charge decreases. This because down a group, the more shells are being added. That's the number of core electrons increases, and this increases the the shielding effect, and so the effective nuclear charge will decrease.
Okay. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. An Atwood machine with a frictionless, massless pulley is operated with two weights, WA and WB, joined by a light, inextensible string. That's the preamble. Now, Keta, find the tension in the string when WA is equal to 60 newtons and WB is equal to 30 newton. Gershwin?
40 Newton.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 20 newtons. Adventist with the same preamble. Find WA if WB is equal to 75 Newton and the tension in the string is 30 Newton. Mauli.
Okay. I have WB. WB equals 5 Newton.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Gershwin?
50 Newton.
You're right. Opoku Ware School with the same preamble. Find the tension in the string when WA is equal to 120 Newton and WB is equal to 180 Newton. Romeo?
72 Newton.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds with a short preamble. Preamble to all schools. Solve the absolute value equation for real x. Keta, absolute value of the expression x squared minus 3x minus 5 is equal to 5. Reeves.
I'll solve for the question. So we have x to be equal to 0, 3, negative 2, or 5.
You're right. With the same preamble, Adventist. Absolute value of the expression x squared minus 3x minus 11 is equal to 7. Yes, Isaac?
We have x to be 6, negative 3, 4, or negative 1.
You are right. With the same preamble. Absolute value of the expression x squared plus x minus 7 is equal to 5.
X is equal to negative 4, 3, negative 2, and 1.
Okay. Next set, 10 seconds. Keta. Which cell type produces a pigment that affords the skin some protection against ultraviolet radiation? Yes, Reeves.
Melanocytes.
You're right. Adventists. Name the type of gland in humans that is found in the skin, breast, eyelid, and ear. Yes, Mauli?
The exocrine gland.
No. Romeo?
The sweat gland.
Not for bonus. The answer is the apocrine gland. Your major question. What is the most common protein in the epidermis of the mammalian skin? Romeo?
We have it as keratin.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The following alcohols undergo dehydration without rearrangement. Give the systematic name of the major product formed in each case. I hope you got your preamble. The following alcohols undergo dehydration without rearrangement. Give the systematic name of the major product formed in each case. Keta, 2-methyl-2-butanol. Reeves?
We have 2-methyl-1-but-1-ene.
That's incorrect. Yes, Isaac?
We have 2-methyl-2-butene.
Yes. Your major question with the same preamble. Two-methyl-cyclohexanol. Isaac?
We have 2-methyl-cyclohexene.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The answer is 1-methyl-cyclohexene. Opoku Ware, with the same preamble. 3-methyl-2-butanol. Romeo?
2-butene. We have it as 3-methyl-2-butene.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer. Too late. Too late. The right answer is 2-methyl-2-butene. As if you could do it yourself. Next set, 30 seconds. Keta, find the focal length in air of a thin biconvex lens whose surface radiuses have magnitudes 56 centimeter and 24 centimeter, given that the lens is made of material of refractive index 1.8. Gershwin?
Biconvex positive. Positive 21 centimeters.
Yes. Adventist. Find the focal length in A of a thin biconvex lens whose surface radiuses have magnitudes 40 centimeter and 60 centimeter, given that the lens is made of material of refractive index 1.5. Isaac?
We have 48 centimeters.
Yes. Find the focal length in A of a thin biconvex lens whose surface radiuses have magnitudes 70 centimeter and 30 centimeter, given that the lens is made of material of refractive index 1.6. Andrews?
35 centimeters.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A particle P moving with constant acceleration A has initial velocity U and velocity v after t seconds. Find the acceleration A given as, again, a particle P moving with constant acceleration A has initial velocity U and velocity v after t seconds. Find the acceleration A given. U equals 3I minus 12j meter per second. V is equal to 13I plus 12j meter per second, and t equals 2 seconds. Reeves?
I plus 12j. We have 5I plus 12j, all in meters per second squared.
Yes. With the same preamble. U is 5I minus 3j meter per second. V is 11I plus 5j meter per second. And t is 2 seconds. Isaac?
We have 3I plus 4j, all in meters per second squared.
Yes. With the same preamble. U is negative 2I plus 3j meter per second. V is 10I minus 13j meter per second. And t equals 2 seconds. Yes, Andrews?
6I minus HJ, all in meters per second squared.
Yes. Keta. Which mineral element is involved in selective permeability of plasma membranes? Yes, Reeves?
Potassium.
That's incorrect for bonus. Isaac?
Sodium.
No. The right answer is calcium. Your major question. Name the element which is essential for activating enzymes but is not present at the active site of enzymes. Mauli?
Okay. I have the element to be manganese.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you, Andrews?
Magnesium.
No. The right answer is potassium. Your major question. Apart from calcium, name one mineral element that is essential for the evolution of oxygen in photosynthesis. Romeo?
We have magnesium.
Pardon?
Magnesium.
That's incorrect for bonus. There are two possibilities, manganese and chlorine. So either one would have been fine. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Given the following percentage compositions, determine the empirical formula of the given compound. That's the preamble. I hope you got that. Good. Keta, an organic compound containing 40% carbon, 6.7% hydrogen, and 53% oxygen. Reeves?
CH2O.
Yes. Adventist with the same preamble. An inorganic compound containing 32% potassium, 29% chlorine, and 39% oxygen. Mauli?
Okay. We have KClO3.
Yes. With the same preamble. An inorganic compound containing 36.1% copper, 36.5% sulfur, and 27.4% oxygen. Andrews?
CuSO4.
That's incorrect. Reeves?
CuSO3. CuSO3.
That's incorrect. The right answer is CuS2O3. You heard that? Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A certain substance crystallizes in the simple cubic crystal structure with a lattice constant of 412 picometer and a basis of mass 2.80 times 10 raised to the power negative 25 kilogram. That's the preamble. Did you get it? Okay, one more time. A certain substance crystallizes in the simple cubic crystal structure with a lattice constant of 412 picometer and a basis of mass 2.80 times 10 raised to the power negative 25 kilogram. Now, Keta, determine the density of the crystalline substance. Yes, Reeves?
The density is given by, let me use something, 3.12 times 10 raised to the power, times 10 raised to the power 12 kilogram per meter cube.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 4.00 times 10 raised to the power 3 kilogram per meter cubed. Adventist with the same preamble. Determine the molar volume of the crystalline substance. Mauli?
I have the molar volume of the substance to be 7.00 by 10 exponent negative 29 meter cube.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 4.21 meter cubed per mole. Opoku Ware with the same preamble. A cleaved sample of the substance has a surface made up of cube faces. Find the surface density of the cleaved face. Romeo?
We have 1.65 by 10 exponent minus 6 kilogram per meter squared.
You're right. Last set of questions for the round. Last set. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the value of n given that, that's the preamble. N permutation 2 is equal to 156. Reeves?
N is equal to 13.
Yes. With the same preamble, Adventist. N permutation 2 is equal to 210. Mauli?
Factors of 210, find mom. N square. N is equal to 11.
That's incorrect. Yes.
N is 15.
It is. Your major question. Your major question with the same preamble. N permutation 2 is equal to 380. Yes, Andrews?
N is 20.
You're right. And that's the end of the first round. Opoku Ware School has 26 points. Four more rounds to go. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Keta Senior High Technical School? Thank you. Yours, Adventist. Thank you. And yours, Opoku Ware School. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. Okay? Straight to the point. No need to repeat the question before answering. All right? Okay. If you answer the question on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. But please be careful, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, meaning your answer is incorrect, or you do not provide your answer within a reasonable period, you lose a precious point. For questions which require calculations, you have the 30 seconds. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to present your answer. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. The percentage of calcium carbonate found in a sample of eggshells from the Ashanti region of Ghana is 98%. Estimate the mass of calcium present in 2.00 kilogram of eggshells from the region. Yes, Andrews. Go ahead.
We have 1.96 kilograms.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes. Gershwin?
784 grams.
Yes. Next one. Determine the sum of the coefficients of all reactants and products in the balanced equation of the reaction H2S plus HNO3 going to S plus NO plus H2O. Yes, Romeo. Go.
8.
That's incorrect. Isaac, quickly.
We have 10.
That's incorrect. Reeves?
14.
Yes. Next one. Lactic acid is an organic acid produced in the body when glucose is broken down in the absence of oxygen. Its systematic name is 2-hydroxypropanoic acid. How many atoms are present in the empirical formula? Yes, Andrews.
CH2O. And the number of atoms is 4.
No.
I can see it.
Okay, go.
4 atoms.
4 atoms. Next set, 10 seconds. First one. A senior high school student is looking at the cross-section of the human tibia bone. Where can the student locate the red marrow? The right answer is the medullary cavity. Next one. If the DNA strand sequence of bases is CTT, AGA, CTA, ATA, what would the tRNA read? Yes. Read.
You go for it.
Go.
G U U C.
That's incorrect. Mawuli.
I have G A U C U G A U U A U.
You are right. Next one. The function of bile salts is to emulsify lipids. What does emulsification produce? Yes. Go ahead.
It produces fat droplets. That is, emulsify the fat from fat globules into the fat droplets called micelles.
Okay, I'll accept that. Next set, 30 seconds. First one. Find the magnitude of the impedance of a series RL circuit with R equals 40 ohm at a frequency at which the reactance of the inductor is 96 ohm. Yes, Mauli?
104 ohms.
Yes. Next one. A 2-kilogram uniform ring of radius 0.2 meter rolls without slipping on a plane inclined at 60 degrees to the horizontal. If the ring starts from rest at a height of 2 meters on the plane, find its linear speed at the bottom of the plane as well as its angular speed there. So the linear speed is 7 meters per second, and the angular speed is 35 radians per second. Next one. A doubly ionized lithium atom is in its first excited state. Find the frequency of the radiation it emits when it makes a transition to its ground state. Mauli. Go.
Okay. The frequency is 2.2. The frequency is 2.4. The frequency is 2.4.
I'm moving on. Yes. Reeves.
2.46 times 10 raised to the power 15 hertz.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 2.22 times 10 raised to the power 16 hertz. Last set, 30 seconds each. First one. Given that x squared plus 1 over x squared equals 47, find a possible value or values of the expression x plus, yes, Reeves.
Plus or minus 7.
Yes. Next one. Solve the trigonometric equation. Tangent squared x is equal to 3 in the interval 0 less than x less than pi. Yes, Reeves.
Pi on 3 radians or 2 pi on 3 radians.
Yes. Last one. A and B are events in a sample space S. Probability of A is equal to 3 times probability of B. And A and B are independent. If the probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 over 12, find. Yes, Isaac?
Probability of A equals 1 over 6.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes. Gershwin?
Probability
Is equal to
is equal to 1 over 7.
That's incorrect. I continue. Find probability of A. The right answer is half, 1/2. And that's the end of the second round. Round 3. This is the round with the problem of the day. At stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. The star is awarded to a school that earns a perfect score of 10 points in the round. At this stage, the star is worth 2,800 Ghana cedis to your team. So I hope you'll be working hard for that. Good. All right, so the problem of the day. This is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present an answer on the screens behind you. As mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Contestants, please stand. I would now like to invite you to pick up your sheets and turn it over. We are only reading, not starting. Let's read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. In a combustion experiment, 26.1 milligram of an aliphatic compound was found to contain 16.2 milligram of carbon and 2.70 milligram of hydrogen. Using a lasagna test, nitrogen, sulfur, and halogens were all absent. Based on mass spectrometric measurement, the molar mass of the compound was found to be 58.01 gram per mole. Now, contestants, give the systematic names of all possible isomers of this compound. You are given the atomic masses in gram per mole of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen as 12 and 1.0 and 16 respectively. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. Now you may begin. Is to find out what this compound is. Okay? How do you find out what the compound is? You determine the molecular formula for the compound. That's what we have to do. Now, please pay attention. Given that the masses of carbon and hydrogen don't add up to the mass of the compound, you should have done a quick check. You see that the masses, when you add them, they don't add up to the mass of the compound. And all other possible types of ions are also absent. So what could the possible element be that is hiding in there? So the difference is likely due to the mass of oxygen. Okay, oxygen is a possibility. So the mass of oxygen in an organic compound usually is determined indirectly. That is why you don't have information of that in the question as it is. So you have to determine it indirectly. Okay, so let's start by determining the difference in the mass. The mass of oxygen is going to be 2.61 minus the sum of the other masses, and this should give you 7.20 milligram. Okay? Next, we have to find moles. So the moles of carbon, you take the 16.2, divide by the 12, which was given as the atomic mass of carbon, and you will get 1.35. Now, if you want the moles of hydrogen, it's a similar calculation. Take the 2.7, divide by 1, and that gives you 2.70. If you want the moles of oxygen, you take the 7.2, you divide by 16. This is given, and you get 0.45. But you are not done. So next, you calculate the mole ratios. So the first one, carbon 1.35 divided by 0.45, because that's the smallest one that you have there for the oxygen, right? So divided by 0.45, you get 3. 2.7 divided by 0.45, you get 6. 0.45 divided by 0.45, you get 1. Now, if you are able to get this far, 3 points. Yes. Yes. We haven't even started giving the isomers, right? We are now just finding the identity, so 3 points. So now, once we have the mole ratios, we are ready for the empirical formula. And the empirical formula of this compound is C3H6O, just from the calculations. 1 more point for finding the empirical formula. And from there, you can get from the from the molar mass you can get the molecular formula from the molar mass. The molar mass was given in the problem as 58.01. So now, the molecular formula is C3H6O. At this stage, we are ready to look for isomers. Yes. So up to this point, 4 points available. The possible isomers, there are 6 of them. So obviously, each one is worth 1 point. We have propanone. That's the first one. There's a degree of saturation. If you look at this molecular formula, right? There has to be a degree of saturation. So propanone. Then there is propanal. There is 1 propan 1 ol. 1 propan 2 ol. 2 propan 1 ol. And cyclopropanol. These are the isomers. 1 point each to give 6 points there, making a total of 10 points. Now let's see what the contestants were doing. Keta, you completely forgot about oxygen. You started out, you were going for the mole fraction, I guess that was what your calculation was. Unfortunately, you had a problem identifying that something was missing. And so, really, you have 2 of the values. You have for carbon, you have for hydrogen, but no oxygen. So you were not going to wind up with the correct thing anyway. For the effort of those 2, I'm giving you 1 point. 1 out of 10. Adventists, you had a lot of trouble with this one. To be honest, I don't know what you were calculating, but you remember that something was missing and you found for oxygen. Then you went ahead and calculated, is it the moles of oxygen? At least you were able to do that part. But then that was as far as you could get to. For the effort of knowing about the oxygen and doing 1 calculation correctly, I'm giving you 1 point out of 10. 1. Opoku Ware School, you started so well. You were went correctly all the way up to the molecular formula. Remember, all the way up to that point is worth 4 points. Then you were supposed to now look at that molecular formula and come up with the isomers. I don't know what happened to you. You fell apart. You gave 3 compounds, but not a single one of them is right. And so you are left with your 4 points out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Substitution. Andrews, it's been a pleasure. All the best to you. Replacing Andrews is Anderson. You are welcome. Settle in and let's begin the round. Welcome. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you're incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If not, the penalty. Best wishes, everyone. Keta, the flammability of hydrocarbons increases with increasing molecular mass. Gershwin?
False.
Yes. The viscosity of hydrocarbons increases with increasing molecular mass. Isaac?
True.
Yes. Pentadecane has a lower density than the density of water. Anderson?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. For any real numbers x and y, that's a preamble. Keta, sine of the inverse sine of x is equal to x. Yes, Gershwin?
False.
You're right. With the same preamble, Adventist. Inverse sine of y is equal to y. Mauli?
True.
No, that's a false statement. That only happens for a limited range of values of pi, of y, right? Negative pi over 2, less than or equal to y, less than or equal to pi over 2. That's when that works. All right. Opoku Ware. Inverse cosine of y is equal to y. Yes, Anderson?
False.
You're right. If a genetic disease is transferred from a phenotypically normal but carrier female to only some of the male progeny, then the disease is autosomal recessive. Gershwin?
False.
Yes. Adventist. If a genetic disease is transferred from a phenotypically normal but carrier female to only some of the male progeny, then the disease is autosomal dominant. Yes, Mauli?
False.
Yes. If a genetic disease is transferred from a phenotypically normal but carrier female to only some of the male progeny, then the disease is sex-linked dominant. Anderson?
False.
Yes. The value of g, the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth, varies across the surface of Earth. Gershwin?
True.
Yes. The maximum value of g, the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth, equals 10 meters per second squared. Mauli?
True.
Oh no, that's a false statement. The maximum value of g, the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of Earth, occurs at the poles.
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. An acid-base indicator, HIN, shows the following forms in an aqueous solution. HIN, red, goes reversibly to H plus IN minus, blue. That's a preamble. An acid-base indicator, HIN, shows the following forms in an aqueous solution. HIN red, going reversibly to H plus IN minus, which is blue. All right, so in a strongly acidic solution, a blue color will be observed. Reeves?
False.
Yes. In a strongly alkaline solution, a blue color will be observed. Yes, Isaac?
True.
Yes. At the equivalent point, a yellow color is likely to be observed. Anderson?
False.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. The real function, that's all. F of x is equal to x squared is an increasing function for all real numbers x. Reeves?
True.
No. F of x equals x cubed. It's an increasing function for all real numbers x. Isaac?
False.
Yes. Fx is equal to square root of x. It's an increasing function for positive values of x. Anderson? True. Yes. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. Indicate whether the given statement is true or false with respect to the mammalian heart. Keta, the left atrium receives oxygenated blood from different parts of the body, while the right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the lungs. Yes, Reeves?
False.
Yes. With the same preamble. The left atrium transfers oxygenated blood to the right ventricle, which sends it to different body parts. Isaac?
False.
Yes. With the same preamble. The left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood to different body parts, while the right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Anderson?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. A hollow spherical conducting shell contains a single positive 2 coulomb charge in the hollow region. That's the preamble. A hollow spherical conducting shell contains a single positive 2 coulomb charge in the hollow region. Now, Keta, a net charge of positive 2 coulomb exists on the outer surface of the shell. Gershon?
True.
Yes. With the same preamble. The net charge on the outer surface of the shell is uniformly distributed. Yes, Mauli?
True. True.
Yes. Last statement with the same preamble. A net charge of negative 2 coulomb exists on the interior surface of the shell and is also uniformly distributed. Anderson?
False.
You are right. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Adventist Senior High School Bantama has 31 points. Keta Senior High Technical School has 43 points. Opoku Ware School has 46 points. Round 5. In this round, we have the Riddle Bonanza. This is a reward for a school that solves 3 or 4 riddles in the round. If you solve 3 riddles, you will get 1,600 Ghana cedis from Goyle. If you solve all 4 riddles, you will get 2,000 Ghana cedis for your team. So please work hard to get the Bonanza, all right? Okay, good. So the contest is going to be decided in this 5th and final round. Obviously, I am going to be reading out clues, and your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. For an opportunity to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Keta Senior High Technical School? Thank you. Yours, Adventist Senior High. Thank you. And yours, Opoku Ware School. Thank you. Best wishes, everyone. First riddle. I am a physical quantity. I am a dynamical vector quantity. I am not the rate of change of another vector quantity. For a particle moving about a point, I equal. Yes.
Displacement.
That's incorrect. I equal the vector product of the position relative to the point and the linear momentum of the particle. Yes.
Angular momentum.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the 4th clue, 3 points. 3 points. Next one. am a rule in genetics. I am applicable to double-stranded DNA.
Shagab's rule.
Yes. I am a polygon. The sum of my interior angles is an even multiple of pi. Each interior angle is twice the corresponding exterior angle. My angles are congruent and my sides are also congruent. I fit perfectly identical equilateral triangles.
Regular hexagon. Regular hexagon.
Yes. A metal halide. Where there is a nuclear disaster, I become perhaps the most important chemical. I protect the thyroid glands.
Potassium iodide.
Yes.
Hello. Please, can you settle down? Kindly.